Hey there, hope you guys have a good day today. Today is Wednesday, 20th of May. Okay, sorry. I hope it's fixed now. There you go. Fucking hell. Right, today, okay, let's start again. Let's start again. Cut. Okay, let's start again. Right. Today is Wednesday, 20th of May 2026. It is 9:50 in the evening. Hello and welcome to the stream. Hello guys, welcome back. Finally, after like 2 months, I've been not playing Snowbreak. Finally, it's time. It's like 3 months or more because Hello there, Naomi Kido. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs. Yeah, after like 3 months, I haven't played Snowbreak story at least. So yeah, finally I'm going to play it. So yeah, I hope you guys are gonna have fun here. And without further ado, let's go to the game. Right. Let me just unmute the game. Oh, there you go. It's a jazzy, must I say. Let's put it on 35, why not? Hey, I like it. Right. Don't worry, I got all the stuff uncensored. Don't ask me how, because that's kinda not the point of me playing the game. What I want is at least I can, as long as I can, see my girls. I have all the features, that's fine. So yeah, I've done all the dailies and all. But before we start with the story, let's do the spirited return. How will that be? Because this is apparently for the for the welcome for the people who haven't played the game for like what, 2 months, 3 months. Let's see. Oh, I think I've played. There you go. I do think I accidentally clicked the story. Let's see if I can play the story or not. I claim all. What did I get? Nothing, apparently. I done all that. Can I see the event story? There you go. I remember I played the story. I kind of skip it. Not skip it really, but just, force exit. I thought I can play it. I mean, I can play it. Good, there's not a single soul in the hall. Where everyone disappeared too. Marian normally starts making afternoon tea around now. There's no one in the training room either. Are Wednesday and Haru actually doing something apart from training? Akasha! No response, my Akasha summoning spell had failed. Damn, where had they been? Is that a correct grammar? Where have they been? Where are they? There you go. Wow, what the fuck? Was I not the only one with a day off? Did Tao give everyone a holiday? That doesn't sound like her. I saw the access panel to Tao office read open, so she was probably inside. Director Tao, can I come in? I called inside multiple times via the access panel, but there was no response. Perhaps she was so engrossed in her work, she didn't hear my call. I decided to take a chance and go in. Director Tao, Caroline? Even Tao and Caroline weren't around? What on earth was going on in Yggdrasil? Is there some group even I missed? It seems possible. The team building group probably forgot to invite me. I've been away for a while. I will not be surprised if I've forgotten. Okay, come on now. Come on now, game. It's not that we leave the game. You force us to not enter Yggdrasil for like what, 2 months? So hey, at least make the story, make the story believable. It's not me that didn't log into the game. Anyway, let's put my luggage back in my room first. Where have I gone in like canon the story, man? Like, I won't go anywhere without my waifus. Something's off, really off. After the lights turned on, I realized someone had moved my bed. It wasn't this tidy when I left it. What do you mean tidy? It's a mess. The positioning of the desk and other items was also ever so slightly off. Whoa. Our guy have an OCD now? Suddenly the lights flicker off. Hey, there's something pressing in the back. Welcome, Julie. Who's knocking my kneecap? Nita, you just kicked me. Oh, tada, surprise, welcome back. Well, the fact that The fact that they use like the old battle suit. Is it battle suit? What is it called again? Skin, not skin suit. What the hell? It's a fighting suit. Whatever, man. Quick, Nita. Oh my God, we laugh with pure joy, similar this and later. Camaraderie and our great bonds. Okay, stop right there. Where do you plagiarize that techie speech from? I had no choice, you know. I spent a whole night racking my brains and got nowhere. Alright, fine then. Kids, as you can see, everyone's welcoming you back home. Thanks, guys. Wasn't this your idea originally? You said you wanted to give the Edgerton sub. Ahaha, did I say too much? Is that so funny? There's a reason for that. I noticed that ever since the Edgerton left on holiday, every single one of you was totally dejected. But that's not the point. Wednesday and Marianne should have prepared some snack over there. You've got enough for kids too, don't you? Oh, on it, guys. Snacks galore. Right, check if Akasha is still in the wardrobe. She's gone silent. Hopefully she didn't fall asleep. I think she fall asleep. Jatan, we didn't give you a fright, did we? Were you starting to worry you'd been gone so long that we all forgotten you? Of course you guys not. Well, nah, no, I'll never. But you're not worried anymore, are you? Nope, not at all. All this time we were waiting for your return, you know. Because there's only one Jatan for us, and that's me! Ah! Hey, that's nice! Very cool. It's 1 day left. I like barely get all this stuff. Right. That's nice. Cool, I have like 9,000, and actually, I already got the Divine Fox. Where is she? Longyan, is it her name, Longyan? She's so sexy though. Divine Fox, there you go. Oh my goodness. My goodness, where can I forgot, there you go. Holy crap. Just look at that. Oh my god, that's her fan sticking there? Bruh. Let's change it. Sorry, I didn't mean to. You know what I mean to? I mean every word of it. I mean every word. Holy crap. That's a lot of tails. Ah, she's cute. I want to see how she's becoming our harem, but I'm afraid that's not the point for now, because I will not be playing this for tonight. We are going to continue with chapter 12 and not chapter 16, sorry. Did I say chapter 12 all this time? Chapter 16, there you go. This was the one that I haven't done before the maintenance gone, you know. So yeah, let's start, I guess, with Prelude then. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of that. Alright, Prelude. As usual, the Prelude will not have any voice, so Sophie, oh my god, I want her, man. I really want her. We meet again, Jatan. What appeared before me was a video feed blurred to the point of distortion. From the image alone, it was impossible to tell where Sophie, the one who had initiated the call, was currently located. 2 months ago, before the fields of Yerus were scorched by fire, before my final battle with Rozan or Sisyphus had even begun. She had traded a secret for her freedom. Yeah, I remember that.
あなたにも一つ取引をお願いしたいです。交換条件として、エッダから教わった覚醒者の秘密をお教えします。
What are you asking for in return?
私の身柄の自由と、そして秘密はここを離れてからお教えすることになります。
And now it was clear that Sophie believed the moment had finally arrived. After a few keystrokes, Frisha and Moxie look up at the same time, their gazes shifting from the screen to me. When I met their eyes, Frisha's lips curled as she gave me a small gesture that said we were all set. They had already launched the tracking protocol. It was only a matter of time before we pinned down Sophie's location. Rather than trust the words of this so-called follower of Edda, what the hell? I saw her as a bait the enemy had cast, a loose thread from their web of schemes. And as long as that thread remained in my grasp, I could keep pulling and tracking until every one of Edda's plan is unraveled. I hope my call isn't too presumptuous. Say what you have come to say. We are not close enough for small talk. The veil over Sophie's head hid most of her face, leaving her expression unreadable. Yet as my words faded, I could sense a faint smile taking shape. The gentle curves of her lips seemed to draw us closer, compelling like her song. You spared me before, so I will honor our agreement and share the secret with you. That secret is manifestation can evolve again. Oh, really? So we're gonna have like more, more character variation after this, I guess. Evolve again? How? I'm afraid that's where our deals end, Mr. Jathan. But what you're asking, I can tell you all of it. Not just how it works, but what new powers I've gained from it. It's been a while since I talked, so all I ask is that you lend me some aid. What kind of help do you need? She paused. Behind her, the muffled sound of waves rolling. Back in Yerus, I began to understand how you think. Humanity has its fates, its fight. We'll find the answer ourselves. I'll make sure of it. That's the answer. It's what's humanity looking for, not Edda's, not any single person's, not Roseanne's, not mine. And now I implore you to hear my thoughts. Her smile faded and her voice grew solemn. Juvosis had already driven humanity down a path of pain and despair. With death looming above them and civilization on the brink of extinction, they won't find the answer, as you believe, rather, they'll lose themselves. To offer them a false promise is to deny them the right to be safe, the right to be protected. Humanity is not as fragile as you think. Mr. Jathan, people in positions like yours usually share one virtue, foresight. You can see far ahead into all the possibilities in the future. That gives you faith in humanity. But the cause of that foresight is this: the people suffering in the present are overlooked and abandoned. Those last few words drifted out softly like a feather falling, only to be torn apart by the wind. Along my journey, I heard too many voices begging for release. They need salvation. They need new God, one who will answer them at this hour of ending. Newly evolved, and with your help, I will take Edda's place as the new God and lead them into the new promised land. A new God, a promised land. How are you any different from Edda? Sounds to me like someone clawing her way above the master she betrayed. We are not alike. Edda cares about the survival of human civilization. That was the directive you gave her from the start. What I care about is the happiness of the people. Simple meals, quiet lives, all the small ordinary joys Juvosis has crushed. I'll give them back to humanity. At those words, Sophie strained to hold on to her usual calm, but the tremor in her body and her whitening knuckles betrayed her. Even the usual aura of compassion and divinity around her dimmed beneath in the intensity of her conviction. You've got to be joking. On the contrary, I will prove my choice was right. Please witness it with your own eyes. Her words cut me off, and the image on the screen snapped from a blur into sharp focus, as if a chess piece had suddenly come to life. Just as I tried to press further, the call ended abruptly. After a brief burst of static, only our heavy breathing lingered in the command room until Frisha carefully broke the silence. Looks like Sophie ended the call herself. Doesn't matter. Moxir and I already have her location. Target just crossed into Ulster. Looks like she's heading for Lukellan, yeah? Okay, so we are going there. Ulster lay northwest to Home, a region made up of 4 sprawling metro areas. Lukellan was one of them. Cathode Technologies, a major partner of Yggdrasil, also had its headquarters there. Cathode Technologies, where have I heard that before? Feels a bit too easy, doesn't it? Or is it just me, yeah? Moxir tapped her finger lightly against her lower lip, a trace of uncertainty in her eyes. Even her ears gave a small twitch. It's not just you. All this information came to us far too easily. She called us, given away her location, even hinted that her alliance with Edda wasn't as unshakable as once I thought. If Lukellan was the stage she'd chosen to prove her ideals, then all these deliberate signals added up to an invitation. Bait, drawing me into her game. So you mean Sophie gave away that intel away on purpose? Oof, and here I was deploying my freshly upgraded system for it. Bit of a waste, isn't it? It's hardly a waste. I'm sure it will come in handy again. As I comforted Frisha, I brushed my finger gently against her cheek. Her pale skin, dark circles aside, took on a faint blush. You know, even brilliant researchers need a good rest, or The 1.2 inches of height you worked so hard to gain last year might just shrink right back. What the hell? Shrink? No way! Felicia shook her head vigorously. Though she was walking about her height, her hands instinctively moved to shield her chest. Alright, I'll start going to bed on time. Tonight, solving the tricky problem for the tracking system next upgrade can wait. What a tricky problem. Need my help? Not quite tricky enough to drag the Egerton into it just yet. It's just that tracking system keeps picking up an anonymous spot lately, and then this weird message show up. Weird message? She nodded, that serious, though a puzzled frown began to form on her face. Oh, excuse me. Monster, who had been quietly listening at my side, suddenly took 2 steps back and hid behind me. Her ears twitched and a mischievous smile crept across her lips. Do not answer. Do not answer, Nya. Excuse me, what was that? Oh, do not answer the message, okay. Could Professor Felicia had received a message from aliens? While Felicia was deep in thought, Monster had completely hidden behind me. I reached back and fished her out. She stuck out her tongue, eyes full of innocence, but the mischief on her face said clearly, even a genius like Felicia needs a challenge sometimes. Yeah. The command room door split open with a soft hiss. Caroline came hurrying in. Boss sent me to check on your progress. Come, let's talk in her office. Felicia, Monster, could you tell Marian to come to Tao's office, meet me there? Okay. Roger that, consider it done. Got it, yeah. Alright. Caroline led me into Tao's office, then quietly took her leave, closing the door behind her. Tao stood motionless by her desk. The tension in her posture made her look almost like a porcelain figure. She'd probably been on edge like that ever since we received Sophie's unexpected call 15 minutes earlier. So, what did Sophie say? She wants to become a new god and create promised land for humanity. I'm not sure what role Edda plays in her plan, but Sophie seems to think I am someone she can win over. Really? Are we gonna have like flashback from the conversation we just had like 5 minutes ago? Okay. And how does she intend to prove herself? No idea. Maybe I'll find out once I get to Luchelan. At the mention of the name, Tao's expression shifted, growing complex and unreadable. She turned, retrieved a report from her desk, and handed it to me. In an age where paper documents had almost vanished, the stack of bound pages felt strangely out of place. As I flipped through them, the careful details in the margins kept drawing my attention. Clean formatting, clear logic, and at the end, a signature written in black ink. The author, Cersei. Cersei? Oh my god, I heard the name before. Is it from the Marvel movie Eternal? I think so. That's where I heard the name before. I'm not sure if I heard the name from this game. In my mind, an image began to form, meticulous, sharply perceptive, obsessively by the book. She had all the makings of a top-tier intel officer. According to the report, the despair broadcast sparked widespread panic in Ulster. Within just a few months, people had already begun organizing pilgrimage on their own. Wait, let me drink. Alright, there you go. In response, Cathode Technologies has deployed personnel to reinforce the containment zone, ensuring no civilians can approach the tree in Ulster. As her cool, emotionless voice faded, my eyes reached at the end of the report. The zealot groups show no signs of dispersal. On the contrary, their activities have escalated, with coordinated efforts being made to spread what they call an oracle across Ulster. In Luchelan, the land favored by the new god, great waves shall cleanse all creeping sin. Only the faithful shall be gathered and carried to a promised land without a pain. Okay. If taken literally, the oracle points to a major flood striking Luchelan in the near future. The report's appendix includes next month's forecast from Luchelan Meteorological Bureau. Water levels, rainfall, and temperature all appear normal. None meet the threshold for triggering flood. Come on now, you know that your world have like supernatural stuff. It ain't about the water levels, about the sea levels, about the rainfall and temperature. It's about something that can just fall onto the, onto the ocean, and then the wave will come over and flood the area. Come on now. I know Edda. She's not one for theatrics. Then it has to be Sophie. She was afraid I will not bite, so she raised the stake. It seems a trip to Lucalan is inevitable. And your team this time? Right now, cue a sweet scent of black tea drifted in. I turned and saw Marian approaching from the doorway. At first, her delight hid behind those clear eyes, but as she drew closer, it slipped through, unfolding into a radiant smile on her lips. She had already guessed why I'd call her in. Hey Jatan, Director Tao, do we have a new mission? Yes, Sophie has appeared in Lucalan. We still don't know what she's planning, but it won't be anything good. With the situation unclear, I almost said with the situation nuclear, and her already step ahead, I need a guide who knows the area. Marian, there's no one better suited than you. I reached out to her. She quickly took my hand, her fingers cool to the touch. Understood. It will be my honor to support you. Although her smile remained bright, her amethyst eyes shimmering, yet beneath that warmth a thin frost had already formed. That rats scurrying about, stirring trouble in the land, least afraid of bloodshed and violence. Has she any idea what happens when House and Rioti is crossed? I see. Be patient, remember what I taught you? I do. Keeps my fang hidden so that when I strike, they'll find their mark. Her voice trembled slightly, clearly restraining her urge to inflict pain. Even the rich aroma of black tea around us seemed too thin, replaced by a faint metallic tang. Where does that metallic tang came from? With Marian on the team, I'm at ease. Really? That said, I know I already have someone in mind for the second slot. It's gotta be Acacia. I left our office and headed straight to R&D. The moment I reached the door, I walked right into a chaotic scene. A few robots were maneuvering massive hibernation pod into the lab. The researchers guided them through the cramped aisle, treating this relic from 30 years ago into meticulous care. Acacia wasn't waiting around. She was sitting on the floor, leg crossed back against the wall, fingers flying across her terminal. I leaned in for a closer look. A full proposal for new exosuit filled the screen. Cut insert driver, ML force field deployed mid-combat, Snowbreak Akuma summoning protocol, integrated role unit. Oh, shoot. I'm not done yet. I'll show you when it's ready. She snapped the terminal shut and hid behind her back, a smug little grin tugging at her lips. Don't you think that's a bit overkill? It has to be. R&D is gonna scrap half my features anyway. You know, the usual, that features out of scope. Let's build a demo first. Same story back in game devs. Hard-earned wisdom, really. Is that big pot over there one of the features you pitch? I pointed toward the entrance just as the robot finished moving the pot and filed out in neat line. Nope, no clue what that's thing for. But one thing's certain, I'm getting seriously powerful new gear set. I'm gonna be insanely OP after this. So how about taking me along on the next mission? Not the next one. A flash of disappointment crossed her eye, but she brushed it off with a shrug. It's okay, I understand. Gotta clear a few more side quests before I'm ready for the main, because you already got a team for this mission. Okay, come on now. You it feels like it reminds me of that Key and Peele skit where Keegan is roleplay as not roleplay. It's like the Gordon Ramsay. He's the chef one. It's the Master Chef. He's the Master Chef of Hell's Kitchen parody from Key and Peele. She froze, lips parting slightly as she stared at the floor, then finally lifted her gaze to me. Are you saying? Get ready, Caroline will send their briefing to you and Marian shortly. She tugged lightly at my sleeve, her expression unusually flustered. In the quiet hallway, I could almost hear her heart racing. So this mission gonna keep us away from HQ for a while, right? Oh, you like it? I just bought a premium monthly pass. It would be a shame to break my login streak. Oh my god, she's so me! She's so me! Who do you think I should leave my account with? Leave Oharu would be a reliable choice. Mia probably knows her way around games too. Or if missing the day or two login streak doesn't bother you, series is always an option. Something else on your mind? She still couldn't get it out. so I lowered myself to her level until the tips of our nose touched. Really? That close? We were so close our breath skims each other's faces, warm and ticklish. She could not look away, her earlobes flashed a vivid red. Honestly, the monthly pass and all that, it doesn't matter. What I really want to say is, I'm really happy I get to go on a mission with you again. It's been a while, it's been so long, you know. Ever since the story got voice, the story is voiced, I haven't, you know, ever since I start stream the game, like 2 years ago, I haven't seen her in like, you know, in this in any main story. Am I? I forgot. But I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. She finally let the words out, then leaned into my arms, the warmth of her cheek seeping through my shirt. A similar warmth lingered in the afternoon air as people strolled along the stone path of Lucalan. Or already arrived? Cersei carried a bag of fresh vegetables from the harbor market in one hand and used the other to lift the brim of her hat, trying to cool her sweat-damp brow. Oh, Cersei, now we can look at her. She finally reached her doorstep, only to stop short. A woman stood on the step, dressed in long black gown, hair tangled from travel, looking every bit the weary wanderer. Yet sunlight seemed to favor her. The path was dull and grey, the stone dusty brown, except for the patch beneath her feet where soft golden sheen clung to the ground, making her skin glow. It's been a while, Cersei. Mind if I come in for a cup of tea? I wonder how this Cersei will look like. Let me have her drink first. My goodness, that's a long prelude. It's always like that. Snowbreak has a long prelude story, and it's not voice. It's make me suffer a lot. That's like what, 20 minutes, 20 minutes of prelude. God dang. Right, hold on for a moment. Right, there you go. Oh, let me take a bite of my burger first. It's not like anything fancy. It's just, you know, self-heating. Not self-heating. I bought like some burger in a packet. It's a cold whatever. Wait. Oh really? Okay. Wait a moment. Where is it? Where's it gone? The music. Desktop audio. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, there you go. Let me just eat for a moment. My goodness. I'm still chewing. Wait a minute. Nothing? Okay. Never mind. Five-minute overthink. I find it cool. I wonder how far we can go for this stream. There's a lot of story there. Oh damn. We might go until progress 6, I guess. And then tomorrow we'll until, I don't know, let's see. I think progress 3 or file 1, and then tomorrow we can continue until like the hunt. Oh, I mean searching wave. Then we continue this one. Who knows, who knows? Let's see. Alright, my last bite. There we go. Alright, let me have a drink. Alright. Oh, okay. That's nice. Right, let's continue with progress 1. Oh yeah, I forgot about this kid. God damn. 3 days before our departure, the R&D department finally completed the full development cycle of the new exosuits. Cutie Fricia. Pleased beyond measure with her own work, Fricia eagerly put together a showcase event. All the girls showed up on time, and the usually quiet meeting room was for once filled with cheerful chatter. Oh hi! Luna, I've been since I saw her. How? Is she gonna be playable or what? Hold on for a moment. I have like sesame seed stuck on my teeth. The bun with sesame seed. The burger bun earlier. Right. Luna, ever so thoughtful, placed a product pamphlet in front of everyone, along with freshly brewed tea and tray of a bite-sized pastries. Good lord, Anita, I forgot that you look so good there.
この発表会が終わったら参加者プレゼントとかもあるのかな。卵1パックとか。え、卵？ブブの分もあるかな。
While Nita and Boo whispered back and forth, Luna made another round and placed a small service card before each of the girls. It was good for free exosuit tune-up with Fricia at any time. Huh? Oh, okay. I guess Fricia doesn't call herself a genius without a reason. She clearly understands that human interest in science is rarely so pure. The lights snapped off and everyone blinked in surprise before their gaze shifted to the hollow display up front. Oh shit. Oh, there you go, Fricia. What? I thought, what? Oh my god. Fricia stepped out from the shadows. A second later, spotlight locked onto her, illuminating the proud, confident smile on her face. Okay.
この戦術装備は開発段階からアカシアとほぼ完全に融合できるよう作られていたってこと。検証済みだから間違いないよ。
Right. Look of awe spread across the girl's face. Some had their hands clasped at their chests, ready to applaud.
ほら、こことか。
She pointed to a crescent-shaped component displayed on the hologram.
これは開発部が特別にデザインしたフェーズコアで、アカシアが貯めたエネルギーは全てここに圧縮される。そして狙ったタイミングで一気に解放すればエネルギーが究極レベルで大爆発するの。
Will that put any strain on her system?
それがね、全くないの。この戦術装備はすごいの。生体設計図通りにホルモンを調整して骨格も筋肉もググッと短時間で再成長させちゃうの。
再成長ってもしかして。
She's getting big. She's growing. By your blueprint, the exosuit will adjust her natural hormone level. Okay. She become big. Oh. Goodness, Ichil looks so cute like that. Oh, she looks so in awe. In dim light, the sparkles in several pairs of eyes became even more pronounced, especially.
リフの思った通りだよ。でもこの技術を悪用しようと思った私の調査によると、これはアカシアにしか効果がないの。彼女が休眠カプセルに入った時にまだ成長が止まっていなかったから、生体設計図に成長する余地がの。
悪用するってなんでそんなことするんだ？全然わかんない。
ニータ。
You said thank for ourselves? Why will you? Oh my goodness, Nita, shut the fuck up. You insensitive.
まあいいや。話しても
Alright,
よくわから
Nita
ない
is
だ
like
ろうから。
what? How do I
ま
say
ず
this?
本題に戻ろっか。
She's blank. Hello there, Mike Elika. You have done all the main sort of the game, but not happy they ruined it. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of opinion. Opinion thought about the game, how Sisan handled it, but deep down they cannot do anything. And the way I can get all these uncensored, it's through the back door and stuff. I won't tell you how in this stream because in fact, if like some people going to find this stream and do it, it's not that Sisan it's not that Sisan give the player a way to do it. It's just me doing the uncensored stuff. So yeah. But hey, I mean, once again I say it, probably they're gonna have like some how do I say this, some things to figure out about doing the uncensored one and stuff like that. I hope they have. My only coping mechanism right now is I hope there's like two ways this can be done, right? If the next patch doesn't have if the next patch characters doesn't have their uncensored design, that means they bend the knee and follow the order of the government or something, like the feminists, the feminists from the China and and stuff like that will ruin the game. But if they release next character within the next patch with like hidden uncensored model inside the game files, so yes, they knew that people gonna do the backdoor stuff, so they kind of oh, you know what, we can just this is how you do it now, the backdoor stuff, because God forbid, like when they use like the localization stuff, people spreading that around until like until like the feminists got, I mean, yeah, it's stuff like that kind of happen. So from now on, if you know how to do it, the backdoor stuff, keep it to yourself. Because this is not like something that Sisan directly say, oh, you can do this. No, this is like the fans you know, the community found out how to do it. So yeah. Right, let me have some drink first. Right. Oh my god, look at here. 2 folding screens. Oh sorry, I need to read that. Fisher sighed and pointed to the sign. The spotlight tracked her gesture and moved in that direction. 2 folding screens stood under the beam, a slender silhouette outlined against the embroidered surface. Anyone could tell Acacia was hiding behind them.
ああ、フリティアが屏風を借りたいって言ったのは
Oh, I see.
ここで使うためだったんですね。
Even Chengxing doesn't surprise with how Fisher do it.
ではお待ちかねの時間がやってきました。
The girls applaud with full enthusiasm, but the delicate shadow behind the screens remains still, even slightly trembling.
あのさ、分析員は私の新しい姿に
Yes!
期待してるの。
From her wavering voice, I could already picture the anxious look on her small face. Change or no change, as long as it's you, Acacia. I'll always be looking forward to it. Acacia finally relaxed, took a deep breath, and stepped out from behind the screens. Oh, too bright. Every game going to give me like flashbang. For dramatic effect, Frisia had cranked the stage light to full power. Blinding white swallowed Acacia, forcing all of us to shut our eyes and brace for the reveal. When we finally opened them... Ta-da! I'm gonna lick the navel! What am I saying? Oh my goodness, she's so cute and... Whoa! Oh, never mind. It was the same familiar, comforting face. Aside from the new exosuit, she looked almost unchanged.
あれ、そのまんまじゃん。
Same as you, Nita. Nita scratched her head. They could not resist circling around Acacia for a closer look.
おかしいな。なんで全く変わってないんだろう。
Oh, they thought that she's gonna be like the adult version.
これが再成長した後だったりして。私としてはちょっと背が伸びた
I
気
mean,
が
not
する。
yet, not yet, Acacia. I've seen what you can do. She lifted her hand over her head to show the tiniest gap, a relief smile warming her face, and her voice no longer carried the nervous tremor from before. Looks like she really does prefer staying just the way she is.
その可能性がゼロとは言えないね。任務中にもう少し様子を見よっか。
任務といえば。
Oh, Leaf stepped closer and gently wrapped an arm around my neck. After fixing my collar with a familiar touch, she let her warm hand settle on my chest. Our first wife, of course.
私が行かなくても本当に平気なのか。
Just stay home and wait for me. This mission isn't a tough one. I'll be back before you know it.
あなた。
Oh,
任務中は
other
くれ
wives
ぐれもお気をつけくださいね。
other wife also, saying goodbye.
はあ、出発日がもう少し遅れたらよかったのにな。
I'm still like kind of flabbergasted that Hikasa Yoko, like the only prominent voice actress that I know in this game, and she's voicing the laziest character. Wait, let me see. It's been a while since I updated my what do I say? Yeah, my Google Sheet. Where is it? Not my sheet, my Google Sheet. There you go. Female Seiyu. Are there any like other prominent character that I know about? Snowbreak, Containment Zone. Leaf, Seto. Oh, Leaf is Seto Asami. Is Seto Asami the one? Let me check. Seto Asami, most recent. Oh yeah, Sakurajima Mai. Oh, Nobara from JJK. Yeah. Raftalia. Oh, there you go. She's Raftalia from, if she's Raftalia and she's also Alpha from, what is it again? Eminence in Shadow. Okay. That Seto Asami also a prominent Seiyu. I forgot about that. Sagara Mayu. No, I don't think so. Izawa Shiori. Never heard of it. Never heard of her. Sorry. Okay, Kakuma is Vidya Shannon. Okay. Akasha is Nanase Ayaka. Okay, never. I rarely heard of her. Marian is Yuki Kanna. Marian Androtti. Chengxing is Saito Chiwa is a prominent voice actress. Sorry, I didn't manage to listen properly to her voice. Okay, Yao is Hikasa Yoko. Enya, okay, Hochan, of course. Enya is Hochan, Hori Yui. Sorry about that. Haru is Ishigami. Haru is Ishigami Suzuka. No way, I didn't get that earlier. Really? Ishigami Suzuka, like the recent one is Kivya Patosh from Sentence to be a Hero. So sorry. What other gacha game character she does? No one. Only like the one that I played is only for Haru then. Okay.
もうすぐ名刀祭だから旦那と一緒に餃子を食べながら葛藤を見るのを楽しみにしていたのに。
Moxie Cherno is voiced by Kaide Hondo. Okay, I know Kaide Hondo. Kaide Hondo, that's I've heard like a lot. I've heard a voice in like a lot of anime back before COVID and stuff. And also the only gacha game that I knew from her is this one. I don't think I've ever listened to her other voice from any other character from any other gacha game. Moxie is voiced by Iwami Manaka. Rarely heard of her. Series is voiced by Shiraishi Haruka. Okay, I know Shiraishi Haruka, but not really know about her credit and stuff. Nita by Abirika. So Abirika is very like rare voice actress that I've ever heard. Tess is voiced by Akizaka Satomi. Prominent voice actress also. Katya. Okay, Katya is Issei Maria. Ichel is Kinohina, like lowly voice. Bubu is by Nakada Arisa, and then there's like other character. Nerida by Takeda Hana. Okay. Alright, there you go. I still need to update this thing, man. How long have I been, not doing this anymore? Alright. Heaven's Raid. Okay, right. Never mind. Okay. There you go. Okay, thanks. And your mental health is back to normal. Hey, good to hear that, man. Mental health back to normal. That's a good progression. Should you buy outfits and pulse item for this game and keep it on the sensor? You won't use mods at all? I suggest that if you don't want to use mods for now, because there's a risky stuff and all. If you don't want to use mods, I suggest, for me, at least for me, I won't be buying the skin and stuff. I'm gonna wait until what they're gonna do next. So basically, I will judge them properly when the next patch comes, which is in like in less than a month, I guess. They're gonna have like a new patch in 19th of June, I believe. So there will be like that is the part where I will actually see how they're gonna do stuff. Even because currently the Twitter for Snowbreak, the Twitter account is not active. So there's gotta be something they're cooking behind the scene, or they really want the game to EOS. I don't know which one. So yeah, I'll like that too. When I return, I'll make it up to all of you. Sorry, that took a long time. Goddamn. I had not even stepped out of the building yet, and the girls were already clinging to me with quiet affection, feeling that their longings. I could not bring myself to say goodbye.
はいはい。あんまり心配しないで。私とマリアンがついてるし、きっと順調に任務をこなして。
Okay,
ね、マリアン。
はい、アカシアさんのおっしゃる通りです。
A quick wink and a subtle nod were all it took. They stepped to my sides and eased me out of the room, saving me from the knot of lingering goodbyes. But the real conclusion of that product showcase didn't happen until the day we set our foot on for Lukellan. Let's see. By then, the three of us were already aboard the ferry from Ulster Polo Airport to Lukellen. While we were out on the deck enjoying the breeze, I received texts from Fritia.
あれから戦術装備の各データを計測し直したんだ。どう検証しても同じ結果しか出ないの。どうやらアカシアは
I see.
今のところ融合度に影響は出てないけど、できればアカシアの状態を注意深く観察してね。何か気になることがあったらすぐにフリティア先生に報告してちょうだい。
I put my terminal away and glanced over at Acacia. She was practically folded in half over the railing, arms and upper body dangling there, there with a look of pure boredom. Careful, keep that up and you'll end up in the ocean. I slipped an arm around her waist and carried her back to the safer spot. Then smoothed her wind-tangled grey hair back into place. We've still got some time before we reach port. If you're bored, we can play by your favorite games together.
今回ゲーム機は持ってきてないの。
You know what? That's nice. Acacia is a woman of integrity and focus. Why not?
あの時代の名残があるものって少なくなってきたから。
Oh, you don't want it to, you don't want it to get broken while we on mission? Okay.
もしなくしたり壊れたりしたら、二度と手に入らなくなる。だから寮に置いておくことにした。
But they'll wear out one day, so try to prepare yourself for that, alright? God damn, Ejatan, are you kidding me?
じゃあ、その日が少し遅れることを期待するしかないね。ねえ、分析員。その日が来た。
Oh damn, we're gonna comfort her when her handheld games will eventually goes out in flames. I mean, goes out in peace. Yes, I'm gonna be there. She tilted her head up slightly and closed her eyes, finger claps over her chest, as if making a quiet prayer, or waiting for something. So I leaned in and gave her my answer. Our lips met, cool at first, then turning warm and moist. Nice. Kissing scene. Without Marion here. By the time we finally pulled apart from that long entwined kiss, the horizon had already begun to reveal the faint outline of the city, dotted with patches of color. The people of Lukellen are born with an eye for color. Taking in the view, I had to admit there really was truth to that saying. Oh, we are in a boat. Okay. Marion glided out of the cabin with her usual grace, and judging by her eyes, she seemed more interested in the smuggled lip gloss on my lips than in our destination. You want one too, Marianne? Okay. She wrapped herself around my right arm, drawing in close. Her voice brushed my ear, soft, enticing, and aged with a quiet danger. Hey. Yes, let's go. Special ka. Uwa, steki da. Don't worry, I'll give each flavor the attention it deserves. God. Oh my goodness. This game like really plays with your naughty side, when the interaction with the characters. Between our laughter and banter, the ferry had already slipped into Lukellen bustling harbor. Stalls line the waterway, most selling trinkets lined like carved boxes, while some also sold fresh vegetable and seafood. Under the gentle sunlight, the whole city seemed full of life. It was hard to imagine that beneath all this calm and color lurked the pilgrims. Pilgrims. Festering out of sight like a wound that refused to heal. The streets were packed with people, so dense it was hard to tell where the crowd even began or ended. Just as we were focused on the road ahead, a sweep of rose red slipped before our eyes. Oh, Cersei! Oh shit, she's beautiful! Holy crap! Oh, I don't want to screenshot her with her eyes closed. My goodness, she's so beautiful, man. Cersei?
はい。彼女は今のローズランに詳しいので、任務に同行させれば、あなたの助けになると思います。ですが、これは私の提案に過ぎません。 どうするかはあなたが決めてください。
A capable Leviathan agent? Sounds good to me. Let's go with your plan. Tao paused, a faint flicker of awkwardness crossing her
いい
face.
え、彼女は私の部下ではありません。
So who's she?
カロリンに彼女の経歴を調べさせました。55年に大学を卒業した彼女はユグドラシルに入社し、半年間研修生として勤務していたようです。
You mean like in 2055? Okay. I thought like in 55 years old. So what? No.
その後、間もなく退職し
Only 6 months. Why? An intern who only spent 6 months at Yggdrasil. Then what's your reason for trusting her?
報告書と一緒にこの推薦状が届いたからです。
Tao handed me a thin envelope. From the paper's coarse yellow texture, it was clearly old, yet the envelope was unexpectedly smooth, almost uncreased. The moment I opened it, a sharp sense of familiarity hit me. The handwriting was still clear and precise, each stroke controlled and unmistakable. It was my handwriting. Oh, shoot. This is before we lost our memories, isn't it? We actually recommend her to Tao. Okay, so Tao just remind us that we once recommend. Right, there you go. So which department was she in during her internship?
安全部からです。つまり、
Oh,
あなたの
fuck.
直属の部下。
Cersei and Luna. Okay, okay. Those few words were almost enough to drag me back into certain winter night where memories blurred together, half hidden behind a veil of frost. It's
ここ
Cersei
で
and
は
Luna
落
then.
ち着いて話せません。ついてきてください。
So she's meeting with Sophie in the prelude, like at the end of the prelude. Wonder what was that all about then. With practiced ease, Cersei hailed a passing boat and hopped aboard. What the hell am I saying? Boat and hop aboard first. What? Once we were all seated, she keyed an address into the bow console. Moments later, soft music and a recorded announcement drifted through the cabin speakers.
結
Oh,
構
sorry about
いい
that.
船だね。
The
現地で
boat.
はゴンドラと呼ばれている船です。
Gondola, okay.
ローズランが5年前に運送システムのアップデートを施しました。
Update. Damn.
それによ
What
り
is it, software?
無人操縦機能の他に完成 AI で総合管制できる
Oh,
ようにな
this is
っていま
something.
す。
This is gonna be something, right? City Central AI. If it doesn't, the story won't tell me this. It's gonna come back after this. Let me guess. Cathode Technology handles all the tech support. Marin didn't answer. She simply gave me a sweet smile. I could tell she was proud of what her family had built. Oh, it's her family. I see. I almost forgot about that. No wonder I have I heard that technology? Have I heard about this name before? Okay, that's where it comes from. All right. I forgot about that. Not almost forgot. I totally forgot about that.
観光客の皆さん、我らが美しい水上都市へようこそ。
The voice was clear and bright, and uncannily similar to Marianne's. I glanced over just in time to see a flush rise to her cheek. Her fingers had already slid the console and turned off the announcement.
あれ、なんで切るの？マリアンの声に似てるねって言おうとしてたところなのに。
Dang. Wait, could it be
実は
AI?
アナウンスの
Oh,
声の
okay.
主は私の姉なんです。
I
今
see.
の紛争が終わり、情勢が安定したら、アンドレオッチ家も事業拡大を考えるべきだとずっと言っていたのです。
Right.
例えば観光業とか。
そんな日が本当に来るのでしょうか。今のローズ
What
ランは
crisis?
現状を乗り越えられるかどうかすら
Yeah, she's gonna be playable, man. Look at her design, her red color with like twin tails, red color hair, her design. Her design is very like not soft. It's very not revealing, which it's not bad. It's not like something like, oh, she's not revealing, that's bad. No. There's like some kind of thing that if it's not revealing, it's fine. If it done like with the character, match with the character, like her, which is she looks very pretty. I think I could say that in a better way, but I don't have any idea right now. Cersei lowered her head, nudging her glasses higher as she murmured under her breath.
それは
The lively atmosphere we had built quickly vanished. No one felt like talking, so we just watched the scene go by. Marianne leaned lightly against my right shoulder, brows knit in thought, while Acacia rested her back against mine. It felt as if an invisible line had split the little boat in two, the three of us on one side and Cersei alone at the bow, arms wrapped around her closely drawn knees and shrinking into the corner. She radiated a timid withdrawn air, and the longer she stayed silent, the more curious I became about her. Cersei? Oh, you know what? Of course Cersei knew about us, right? Back when you were in security, did I ever mark you down? She paused, thinking over my question before realizing what I was doing and let out a chuckle. Aww. Glad to hear it. I've forgotten a lot of what happened back then, so I was worried that... Aww. You know what? It's going to be so painful to her, right? You know, who knows? Like, I know that the security, the member of security is Luna and her then. But for Luna, I think Luna also lost her memory. But for Cersei, who knows? She has a crush on the Edgerton back then. But then when all and gone, let's say that she's not really move on from that, and she quit she resigned. She resigned from the Yggdrasil because she can't have this feeling towards her chief, and then when Edgerton come to meet her back, he's already have a harem, and he lost her memories. Like, come on now, poor this girl, man. That's like my fan canon in my head. Seems like another love death settle. Akasha's slightly sour comment drifted from the sun, and Cersei turned her face away in embarrassment. And just like that, the distance and unfamiliarity between us finally began to melt away. Nice. The little boat cut through ribbons of blue-green water, scattering glittering ripples as it carried us to the residential waterfront. After leading us through a few twists and turns, Cersei stopped in front of a small, neatly kept house. The furnishing inside, this is like in Italy, right? What is it called again? The city like almost above the water. I forgot what's the name. Not Vatican. Sorry, that's not Vatican. Oh my god, it's like really at the edge of my brain right there. I forgot its name. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. The furnishing inside simple with a faintly old-fashioned touch. A one-bedroom layout was probably just right for her, living on her own. The one striking feature was the large terrace facing the water. Cersei had set a table just out there, and after inviting us to sit, she quickly brought tea and snacks. Okay, there you go. So, shall we get to the main topic? How much do you know about Luke Helen's current situation, especially Sophie's plan? Oh, there you go.
信託とか巡礼とか罪を洗い流してくれる洪水とか、それって降臨団がよく主張するものばかりじゃないですか。もう誰もそれに騙されませんよ、聖女様。
Sophie took an unhurried sip of tea, a faint, resigned smile settling on her lips.
私の仕業であることは否定しません。今日はただあなたと昔話をするために来ました。昔話か。過去の不愉快な出来事にいつまでも固執する必要はないと思います。
She set her cup down and looked out over the terrace. The houses along the canal rose in soft, uneven tiers, their bright doors and windows giving Luke Helen the look of a city held forever in spring. A faint scent of baking bread drifted through the clear, gentle air. A sharp, helpless ache welled up inside Sophie. Why couldn't Lyosha and Elena live here? Why did they have to die in that dust-choked sanatorium? Wasn't happiness supposed to belong to
あ
everyone?
なたがユグドラシルから送り込まれたスパイであることはずっと前から知っていました。
Oh!
でも大司教様に報告しようと思ったことはありません。
Oh, she was a Yggdrasil undercover. I didn't know this. Is this the new information that we just get?
降臨弾で下っ端から上を目指してきたあなたの苦労や
Oh,
分析員
okay.
の名前を聞いた時
She's
に
not
あ
resigning.
なたの目の輝きを
Ah, you know what? My head has like this theory now. She's not resigning. Okay, she is resigning. She did resign, but that's a cover-up. I do think Tao asked her to join Adventist as an undercover agent, and that's how, you know, that's how it turns out to be. Like until Adventist, like, you know, disperse away, and she become like a normal girl back here, and now Sophie come to meet her. I see. Okay, wait, has it been like? Has Tao actually explained that Sophie, no, so not Sophie, Cersei is one of the Adventists?
そのひたむきさに心を動
I,
かされ
I,
ま
she
した。
might be, and I'm just, you know, I didn't look at it properly.
でも残念ですね。彼は私をからかいに来たのですか。
Oh, Cersei gripped her skirt tightly, and her eyes sharpened as they met Sophie's.
誤解しないでください。セシル。
Cecil.
私は心からあなたに幸せになってほしいの
A
です。
gentle breeze passed by, as soft as Sophie's word, stirring the water and the swaying plants.
数日後、ローズランは洪水に飲み込ま
I
れ、
see.
町のすべてが破壊されてしまいます。このことを分析員に伝えてください。あなた方が再会するためのきっかけと考えても構いません。
By the time she finished, her cup was empty. She rose and walked toward the door without a word, her expression calm and unreadable. The seemingly casual melody carried a hidden power, leaving Cersei no room to act. Outside the window, the canal rippled in eerie, unnatural patterns stirred by Sophie's song. With Sophie taking the initiative and Cersei's ability not suited for combat, Cersei could only watch as Sophie stepped out into the sunlight. So she's not suited for the combat, so she's not gonna be playable. Okay.
つまりユグドラシルに6ヶ月しかいな
Oh,
かった
there you
の
go.
はスパイとし
So
て
this is like
高
new
年代に
information that
入ったから
we just get.
はい。ソフィーとはそこで知り合ったのです。
Are we like back then when we were the adjutant, when we were the head of the security? Do we actually allow her to go as undercover, or is it like Tao make us, you know, Tao make her to just not tell us?
じゃあ、彼女が洪水の正確な時間を口にしたのですか？ありません。巡礼者から聞き出そうともしましたが、
Same
曖
big
昧な
answer.
答えしか得られませんでした。
Cersei shook her head. Marianne, however, narrowed her eyes, her gaze sharpening. She slipped her left hand under the table, dragging her nails over her fingers, pats again and again, as if using the sting to steady herself. Hold Marianne's hand. I cupped her fingertip in my hand, softly rubbing over the reddened marks. Under my gentle touch, she slowly relaxed. The chill in her hand faded, replaced by a hint of warmth.
ですが、嘘なら、わざわざ私にここまで話す必要はないはずです。
あれこれ考えるよりソフィーを捕まえて問いただせばよくない？
But we don't know where she is.
アカシアさんの言う通りです。今すぐ家の者に連絡して、ローズランをくまなく捜索すれば、きっと。
Sorry about that. Let me just do something first. La di do di da. No, not this one. Okay, never mind.
分析員さんはどうお考えですか？
Oh shit! It's an explosion. The change. I was just about to nod at Marianne's proposal when a piercing scream erupted outside. The stifling, heavy presence of Titagen seeped through every corner of the little house. Let's take whatever out there first. Keep it quiet and make sure no nearby residents get hurt.
はい。
Nice. Oh, finally we're gonna play. You know what? Now that it's already like 1 hour past 1 hour, I think I'm gonna play until Scurry. That's it. And then tomorrow we're gonna continue with the story, a whole lot story. Probably until Progress 6, and then we're gonna continue 7 until this one. This is gonna be continue on Monday. After that, we're gonna continue with the new story. And the other next week, we're gonna continue with Honkai Impact story. Man, there's a lot of stuff, man. I cannot stream like longer than 1 hour for like I mean I could, but then again, I don't know, man. It's feel like I'm forcing it if I go over more than 1 hour and 15 minutes something. So let's just do it. Oh, there you go.
Game start.
Game start. 行くぞ。
なんでここにも変異者が？
ソフィーと一緒に来たのでしょう。
任務達成だね。あなた、とりあえず一回セーブしようか。
や。
ベルゲーだね。あなた、こいつら全員、よし。開発費の回収完了。水の中から変な音が聞こえない？
水路から潜入してきたようですね。
I don't know what this do actually.
くぐったのですね。
ベルゲーだね。
Oh, that is very long. That's very far.
ちょっと面白い。
I don't really want to use the ulti for now. Oh, sorry.
ローズランの小道は狭くて複雑だから。
Okay, let's open
身を隠す
ulti.
のにぴったりだね。
分析員
あれ、私の体が。
アカシアさん、再成長したのですか？
There you go. Oh, that's like actually a dialogue for that.
任務達
I
成
like
だね。あなた、とりあえず一回セーブしようか。
Oh, why she still sound like?
開発費の回収完了。
Okay.
じゃあ、とりあえずあなたとデュオで一回ね。
Oh, she's so beautiful, so cute even. Right. Oh, really? Are you kidding me? Okay, let's start here. Let's end here, and then we,
ゲームスタート。
and then we're gonna end the
あ
stream.
なた、こいつら全員ビジョン島送りにしよう。
I'm not sure what these two do. The mode here.
ちょろいね。ベルゲーだね。フェーズエナジー暴月。
Continue investigating.
向こう岸にも変異者がうようよいるよ。一気に倒しちゃおう。
Break to the freeze on water supply. Okay.
ゴンドラで向こう岸に行こうか。
いいえ、それだと遅く。
川が凍った。どういうこと？
あの装置はローズランでよく使われる防災
Oh,
手段
flat
の一つ
control measure.
装
Okay.
置が起動するとナノ結晶触媒をまき散らし水を凍らせます。近くのゴンドラを見てください。船には座席がなく、代わりに熱を吸収する排熱バレルが乗っています。吸収された熱は後で外界へ送られます。これで洪水時の水位をコントロールしているのです。
ね、フリーズ。任務達成だね。あなた、とりあえず一回セーブしようか。さっき手段の一つって言ったよね。他にも防災手段があるの？
はい、ローズランの外周には
450
450機の移
mobile
動
flight
水門が設置されています。
Okay.
水門を起動するとローズランと外界を隔離できます。
これも全部 仮想度テクノロジーのものなの？
はい、ローズランは昔洪水被害をよく受けていたので、アンドレオチ家はその対策に力を尽くしているわけです。
Okay. Nice to know.
ベルゲーダ斬撃。よし、開発費の回収フレーズ。
Oh shit. Oh
ちょ
what?
っと面白い。いや、かすれ傷だよ。ベルゲーだね。いや、
Buy time? Buy time for what? Okay, there you go. Right. Okay, that's cool.
あなたが好きならよかったわ。
Cool. Right. So I'm not gonna continue it now. I'm gonna continue it tomorrow. Wait, let me just listen to Haru again. Does she voice like Kivia? Wait, how do I listen to her? Sorry. Is it on archive? Operative Haru. Well, there you go.
分析員はついているはず。
キビア。
すまない。そんなつもりじゃ。ただ分析員が自分を待っている時の様子がどうしても気になって。今の自分にとって戦う理由はただ一つ。ふっそれはあなただ。もう少しだ。訓練で習ったことがあるからな。成瀬春、出撃可能です。無理をするな。
Nice, I like her. Oh, I need to do it. Naruse Haru, age 20. Echo animation. You know what? Now that there's echo animation, I want to see what our resident Nine-tailed fox.
わらわを人間界に連れてきた責任、ちゃんと取ってもらうわよ。
Oh my goodness. Wait, who's her voice actress? No. Show me her voice actress. I know that they won't show it, but the Japanese voice actor is pretty much... For Japanese voice actor, they actually don't mind. Do I know who voice actor is? Not sure myself. Alright. Okay, yeah. Let me bring you guys back to intermission. Oh shoot, okay. Sorry about that. You know what? Here, let's go. Right, and yes, that's all for tonight then. And tomorrow I'm going to continue this one because, you know, the prelude is taking so long. And then I read the story and stuff like that, so yeah, it takes time. Tomorrow we're going to continue this. Same goes for Friday. And then for Saturday, we are going to do Heaven's Raid. We're going to continue that after a long time, you know. It's been a while since I played Heaven's Raid. And then on Monday, we're going to continue this one if it's not finished on Friday. Easy to say that this week and next week, we are going to do a lot of, you know, a lot of Snowbreak. And then come June, the first week, I think that's where we're gonna start Honkai Impact. So yeah. Anyways, and thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a good night, and yeah, have a good sleep. See you guys next time. Bye bye.